And down we go and talk to this lass right here, just pressing A on the stairs apparently. You made me cry last time, but now it's your turn to cry. I mean, that's what they all pretty much said, and then they all got destroyed. Just saying, Freya. Just saying. Salutations, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Colossum. So, I'm pretty sure Frenna, or Freya as I called her by accident, was actually one of Venus's followers. But also, speaking of Venus, I wonder if at some point we're going to be able to refight Caine to get his Raikou. I'm pretty sure we can. I don't see why we wouldn't be able to. I want to use Flamethrower so we could destroy the Shroomish and also hopefully destroy the other two Pokemon that are going to come after because she has 4. And if it is the same like a character I was thinking of, she should have a Mawile. And let's figure that out here. It is a Mawile. Okay, cool. Because I was like, made me cry last time. And the only character that really made cry were the people when they were going down and chasing after Venus. Goodbye, Mawile. That's exactly why I decided to set it up this way because, well, Steel type versus, Ground type. I almost said Earthquake type, but, oh well, not too far off. But now we got Donphan, whatever it's called. Let's just use Surf because I'm pretty sure that's going to be our best bet. And Bracket Breath again, not Flamethrower. And see if this will KO it. And not quite, but that's okay. That's exactly why I use Surf, because this will actually be super effective against it. But also speaking of, Cypher Atoms and stuff like that, one character that is not a Cypher Atom that we are going to be fighting soon enough here is actually what I was thinking of last episode when I was talking about the boss or a recurring boss or whatever you want to call it. You don't need to cry just because you lose. But I do understand, but it's like, just disappear. It's like, why do you just disappear like that? I guess they're ciphers or something like that. But anyways, we're going to be fighting them, but not here. Because we're actually going to beat 2 new characters right here, or new. Not in terms of Caine, but ones that we haven't seen yet, especially with the Shadow Pokemon. Yo, if it isn't Caine, you got guts showing up here betraying and team snagging. This is where it ends. I know you're here to write the snagging machine before we do. Or whatever you actually said there. Then, Bidden, which is one of the 2 characters that are also here, or 3 technically, that we could get Shadow Pokemon from. And this dude, as you can tell, is actually has a pretty special party. And hello webcam, I see you just like not like focusing over here. And yes, one of these is probably going to be a Shadow Pokemon. I don't know if we use it or not, but it's really up to you guys. If there's any Shadow Pokemon that you really want to have in a party, just let me know. I'm down to pretty much changing up the party if you want to just late in game. And goodbye, Lyric, because we had Dusty Bond. Unfortunately, although that being said, I could have just switched them out easily, but it's whatever. It is what it is. I knew one of them was going to go down, and now let's guess who the last Pokemon is going to be. Oh, what? Another Smeargle. And yes, that is the Shadow Pokemon right there. I love Smeargle, and I also never realized that they actually had like red paint on their tails. That's actually a really cute little detail. So I wonder if it would actually change within different types or not. Oh, okay, I must have been a grass type because I didn't really read what it actually was. And let's just go with the KO, the poor Smeargle though. But I do assume that we could go back and fight it just like it would be with the other ciphers that we had to fight. And yes, it did say Cypher because I don't remember which Pokemon it was that we KO'd twice. Went back and it was there, so we'll find out once we get back into this room, but we do have another trainer soon enough here. I couldn't win. Kaboom! Why do you say kaboom there, buddy? But also, during that fight was the first time that I've actually used a full heal in this game. I was going to knock you out, but the pain to lose its face was Smeargle. I know that's what he said there, but that's okay. It'll be reset there. I'm guessing that they want to rebuild this machine right here, if I had to guess. And there's the other one, and he looks more buff than the other character. I don't know if that's actually the case or not. So is Caine. I'm guessing that you were drawn here by rumors of the Taco machine. Did you really think we could fix a Taco machine? Are you that gullible? It was all a little bit trapped, and Master Gonzap, this sucker, coming. And yes, it is Gonzap that's over here. Oh, I love him so much. I love his glasses, and I just love his face. He reminds me of, I don't remember, I think it's Wallace and Grundle? I think it's those two. The little clay animation, his face just reminds me of that, and I love those two so much. But also, since we're going to be going back at some point, at least that's what I'm planning on, we have... Oh, yeah, we have Solar Beam because we have Al with us. So Earthquake's not going to do as much damage against Marstomp. Or apparently it will, but regardless it's going to kill it anyways. And didn't quite kill, but show. Dang, this character has some tanky little Pokemon over here. And he also has a Shadow Pokemon as well, and one that, honestly, I actually really like. Because it's a really cute one, at least in my opinion. It's terrifying, but it's really cute at the same time. I'm also going to use Surf, just in case the Shadow Pokemon comes next, because Earthquake might kill it. And Surf is just a little bit less strong. By that, I mean it's a little weaker. And it didn't appear, but it will appear. It will appear here though, now that not Mashoko away. Ursaring. And also find it interesting how they decided to make Ursaluna evolve the way it does in Arceus. Just like, why do you need to make it so picky? I want to use Ice Beam against Shiftry to see if that does much damage against it. And wait, nope. Maybe the other way around, because Al is more stronger with the non-physical damage, and I believe Ice Beam is not a physical damage move. I don't really know, but this should be super effective against Shiftry, and it is. Kerpowie! Out of the way there, buddy. Out of the way. Also, if you're wondering about any Shadow Pokemon I get fated on screen here, I will be trying to get them back off camera. And once I do, I'll just let you guys know, and if I don't, it's, you know, then I don't. It's whatever. And I don't know if it evaded the attack, or if it said that it's not working against Earthring. Because that would kind of make sense, because I know some Pokemon have the ability to shrug off certain like, moves, and, well, type moves and stuff like that. And, darn, too bad it wasn't the first throw. And sadly, after almost catching it, we then KO'd it, which I kind of had a feeling, but I was hoping that Slush Bomb would just be a little too weak to like, KO it. But that's just how it is in Pokemon games. Master Gonzap! I mean, fair enough. Heh, you obviously haven't mastered the Stagger Machine yet. Maybe there's a chance for you to beat you still. For me to beat you still. Why do you say that though? Don't you realize that we caught so many Shadow Pokemon? And would he say the same thing if we had actually stacked his Pokemon? I don't know, I guess I'll find out after that, because I don't know if the dialogue's going to be the exact same or not. But to Gonzap we go now. And there's our boy. Hello Gonzap. Why are you facing the chest? Is it because you're the one that actually stored the items in there? Wahahaha! Pretty brazen for a traitor to come stumbling back, eh, Caine? I got careless back in Redland Tower, but this time we're in Stagum Hideout. We might be shattered, but this is my home turf. This is where I make my stand. I can't lose. I mean, that's also what you said last time, but you know what? We're probably gonna beat you. We'll see. He can also be more powerful like all the other characters as well. It looks like he's still the same level, like 64, but at least it makes it actually a little bit more challenging, because it's making us actually be around the same level. So there's that. And yes, I decided to get Divine out here instead of, you know, using Out and stuff like that, because I don't know if using Earthquake is going to be, like, really good against these guys. But I will switch out Garnope because we see Granbull. So we can get that out, and hopefully we'll be able to get Armaldo, or Arnold as I was going to call it, out of the way swiftly here, because I don't really know was super effective against it, simply because I haven't really used that Pokemon that much, but I also haven't really fought against them that much either. And now here's another question, or not another question, but here's a question, not necessarily for you guys to just answer, just a general question. Why does the Saga machine, why does like throw the Pokeball give you a choice in single battles where you can only catch like one single like shadow Pokemon? And say it was like when Ursaluna was when the bear was the only one that was actually there to attack, it was like, you know what? You know, there's like other choices apparently. Like, I wonder why that's the case. Because it makes sense to just like automatically throw it without having an option. But no, it's fine. We go with it. And okay, so Grumble is not super effective. It's not super weak to where's that heart, guys? Where's that heart? And poor Divine almost getting killed there. Interesting, it's really weak against fighting types moves is what I was going to say. Words are hard, guys. Also, this Rumble is a tank. My goodness, usually Earthquake does things like that, and that's even just a water type Pokemon. Although, it's also Shadow type Pokemon. Not a Shadow type, a Dark type Pokemon. Yeah, sometimes I get Shadow type Pokemon and Dark type Pokemon just mixed up in a way of like, Shadow type is not really a type, it's just like, hey, we're here, we are things that are here. And I wonder if our Pokemon will get healed in here or not. We're just going to heal up there here. Yeah, that's actually the first time I've actually seen a character also use like X attacks and stuff like that. So that's really cool. And ooh, a critical kill hit. Good to see you, Grumble, my dear friend. Yes, I saluted with the wrong arm, but you know what, it's fine. We go with it. And goodbye, Crocodons. I'm so sorry that you got the X attack, but never got to actually use the attack type with it. But that is okay. So now, the Pokemon that we're waiting for should show up unless he has like 2 more Pokemon. Oh, never mind. Just Machamp. This is beautiful, beautiful look. And Breloom. Oh, that also didn't do a super effective against Gyarados, which also makes sense because, well, the type of Pokemon it is. I also love how challenging this fight is actually become, because unlike the other ones, you can just easily wipe them out, but this time, Gonzap is actually almost at level with our Pokemon, and I love it so much. This is why I like post-game stories and stuff like that. And, oh, okay, whew. I was gonna say, please do not hail poor Divine over here. She probably will, or she or he, I don't actually know what our Pokemon all are except for Miss Gon, Nope, and Zipper. Oh, she did faint, unfortunately. I should have waited until the next turn, but that's okay. It'll probably happen now. And there goes Gyarados. I also don't know why I decided not to use, Fly against the fighting type Pokemon, instead of just trying to like keep it. And okay, that's right, I forgot that I actually caught Skagmori. So I did that off camera before. I'm also going to just revive Divine over here because, well, I want to make sure he also gets his EXP as well. And okay, that's even better. So my goodness, I'm pretty sure Hyper Beam is the last one, which means if we end up making them use up all the Hyper Beams, that's going to be the last little bit. Unless he decides to use another full restore, which honestly I wouldn't be surprised if he tried to do that. Oh, I missed the attack. I'm glad that Cross Drop actually did hit the Gyarados though, because Gonope is our tag. She's like the last resource and she is the powerhouse. I love her so much, and I guess that's the reason why she calls her Gon and Nope, because they make them say Nope and make them say Gon. Or make them be Gon rather. Gaha, you've grown more powerful. I don't even know if he's supposed to be like laughing there or not. And he actually did disappear like the others. The way things are, I won't give you the satisfaction of asking you why he blew the hideout, but abandoned Team Snag'em. But you remember this, so long as I breathe, Team Snag'em will rise from the shadows again, and with it comes your downfall. Never fear. I like how he just like casually, slowly just walks away like, that's right, that would just go to walk away. And leave this item here, which is the D-Disc. That's right, that means eventually, next episode, that is, we're going to be heading back to the Under. So go in there. Reason why? You'll find out soon enough. But until then, we will leave it here. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Slap the subscribe button and say something down in the comments down below. Do what you do, and I'll see you in the next episode, which will be, after I get the remaining shadow Pokemon are actually in here. We'll see how long that takes. But, yes, till then, so I don't ramble on. Peace.